Hey, I'm the Appreciation Enthusiast, and today I want to rank a bunch of rappers and musicians as a whole from the rap genre. Here is our list, and we will be going through and ranking all of them. I do not know all of these people, so I will try my best to get as many as I do know, but don't know them all. So we're just going to start with left to right. Chance the Rapper. I've been a big Chance fan for many years. But some projects are not my favorite. I think you guys all know which one. So I'm gonna say I'll put him in the not goat status, but still amazing because he has had some problems. But still, nonetheless, his early work is very important. Mitt Jenkins, haven't heard him a lot, but I do like him on the K Tronada song, if I'm saying that right. Gray Area. I love that song. So I'll say maybe here, because I'm just not too familiar with him. But I would say he has potential. Vic Mensa, he's cool. Not my favorite, but he's cool. I would put Vic Mensa in probably with Mitt Jenkins. Not the best, not the worst, but potential. Drake is gonna go down here in the could be good but do not like because I was a big Drake fan. Then the whole K Cudi accident happened, and I lost complete respect for the man. So yeah, now he's down here in this little box. Lil Wayne. I used to be a huge fan of Lil Wayne. I even had a Lil Wayne, what was it, Carter 5 shirt, I think. And I used to listen to those albums all the time. But he's good, just not really for me anymore. But I guess I'll put him here for. This might change, but I'll put him there for now. Nas, another interesting person. I didn't really get into him until much recently, but if you would have asked me, he would have been back down here a few years ago. But now he's I'm just gonna set him here for now. This is probably gonna change this little area. This is like open for interpretation. But you know what? No, I think he might be a goat. Not my personal goat, but a goat. Kanye West, you already know if you're watching me. He is number one. Nicki Minaj had a really interesting career when she first came out, especially being on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasies Monster song. Oops. I guess you can go right here. Not the best, not the worst. Offset. He's good. All the Migos are. I mean, I'm gonna put the Migos up there. I don't know where Takeout there he is. All the Migos are fine. I think I prefer Offset more, but Quavo is a really good feature on most things, so I'll just give him that. Kodak Black. I like Halloween. That's like my favorite song by him, but not that best. But he's still, I would say, entertaining and fun. Denzel Curry, not a big fan, but I would say for what he's done and the stuff he's done outside of rap, like that Rage Against the Machine cover he did, I'll put him in there. Kendrick Lamar, we already know, is one of my favorite rappers. He's the GOAT. J. Cole, same thing. I think these two are very good competitors, in my opinion. But I mean, Kendrick Lamar is better than J. Cole, but it all depends on what song you're talking about, really. JID, Wonderful. Love the man. Dave East, I haven't heard in a while. So I'm just gonna put in, I don't have enough info. I don't want to give a false sentiment to Dave East. So I'll put him in there for now. Wiz Khalifa. I used to love Wiz Khalifa. I listened to every song he had in high school. Every mixtape, albums, everything. So even though I don't listen to him as much anymore, I would say still great. Still amazing category. Eminem. And also, these are not in order. I'm just separating them just so I can see it easier. But, I mean, the only one true here is, this one right here. But Eminem, he's a GOAT. I often considered putting him in third place, in my personal opinion, because I've been such a fan for all these years. But Revival, I don't like it. So Kendrick Lamar stole his spot. If that's behind the scenes in my video I made a while back. Wale, I like Wale a lot. More than probably most people do. So I would put him in the amazing status. His album, the Seinfeld one, the album About Nothing, that's one of my favorites of the past few years. And I love the whole album. It's one of my favorites. So for that album alone, he should be up here. But he's also done a lot of work. 90210 was my first song I heard by him back on Pandora many years ago. And ever since then, I've been a fan. So yeah. Lil Yachty. I'm going to put him with the Kodak Black. I think you're going to see a lot of people in this category that are just entertaining, but not that great. Lil Uzi Vert. I was a big fan. I even saw him in concert at a festival. And it was great. But recently, I just don't like him. His last 3 projects have been tough. I don't like right now. I listened to him a few times, gave him a few chances. I just don't like him. So, I'll put him right here. Because he has good stuff. Joyner Lucas, I'm very new to. And, I do like his feature on Eminem's Lucky You. That's probably the highlight of the Kamikaze album. But besides that, I haven't heard much of him. So I'll say he has potential. If I listen to him more, this will probably change. I do want to redo this eventually. With perhaps more people and more amount of time has passed. Just to see where I was thinking at this time. Ski Mask, another one of these. Well, no, I'll say, I'll move him up. He's not my favorite. He is people's favorites, and I do understand that. But he's just not that consistent. He has some good songs, but other ones are just, I don't like. Probably my favorite Ski Mask part is on that Revenge of the Dreamers 3 song, Costa Rica. That ending was pretty nice, but besides that, not much in the way of that. That's Tentacion. This is a little hard one because I was a fan, and then there's a lot of allegations and stuff, and I didn't want to be a part of it. So I'm just gonna say I don't know. I like the music. I don't like the person. But I don't want to give that solid answer, really, because I don't want to pick sides. I know he's not a good person, but he's also passed away, and his music is another thing, and I just don't want to get involved in that. So I'll just put him in Don't Know. I think that's fair. Trippie Redd, he has one good song, Dark Knight Demo, and Sid's Kiss, I guess, but I just don't like him. He's had moments. 6ix9ine I used to like, but I don't anymore. I'll put him in the trash. Travis Scott, Rodeo was one of my favorite albums of all time. But I didn't like Astroworld that much. And I didn't like his Quavo project, and I don't know, this is a tough one. But I'll put him in the not GOAT status, but he is one of my favorites. Don't get it twisted. He is one of my favorites. Gucci Mane, he's cool. But I'll put him on here. He's not the best. Not by far. But entertaining. Definitely entertaining. Mac Miller, not a GOAT, but his career was great, and unfortunately he passed away too soon, and we never got to see all of Mac Miller's, future. But the stuff he did put out, especially towards the end of his career and after his posthumous release, very good. I've been listening to him since, Kids came out. And, yeah, I have love for him. And Good AM was one of my favorite Mac Miller projects. Probably my favorite one, actually. But, he is, not the GOAT status area, but he is very, very much high up. 2/3 in between. Waka Flocka Flame, I know him for No Hands, and that is it. So I will just say I do not know. And and Hard in the Paint. Well, okay, you know what? I'll put him here. It's been a while, but he's probably still good. Anderson .Paak. He's good. I like him. I'll put him right here. His Malibu album is great. Oxnard, I haven't really listened to it that much, but he's really good at features also. So, nothing but love there. Busta Rhymes. Well, he is one of my favorites. Once again, not GOAT status. I don't want to put, I don't want to even put Nas up here. If this is my list, I wouldn't consider Nas my personal GOAT. But because of what he's done and what people perceive him as, like I said, honorary GOAT, like Mac Miller. And Busta Rhymes, honorary GOAT. Joe Budden. Slaughterhouse is cool. Pump It Up. That's cool. But he's not. I mean, he's like my favorite meme. I use his memes for everything. He used to be it's like my Xbox profile picture when I used to play. My favorite meme is a Joe Budden picture too. But you know what? He has good projects. But I just haven't listened to them that much because I just don't want to. There's no interest in it. I like the person more than I like the musician of Joe Budden. I like his input. I like his opinion. I like his podcast stuff. His what was it? The daily thing, daily morning. I don't even know what it's called. That he was kicked off of, whatever. This is tough, but I'll put him right here with the middle part. Big Sean, one of my favorites, honorary GOAT. Not as honorary as the others, but still, he's getting there. Not my favorite, but has a lot of great songs. I like Big Sean. He's been good at Finally Famous is one of my favorite albums of the past decade, and I think it was I think it was the 2010s. But I do think he's one of the most underrated rappers we've seen. So you know what? No, I'll put him in Guilty Pleasures because I've always been a fan of him. No, I haven't heard everything. I'm not familiar with everything, but from what I have heard, he's a guilty pleasure. Logic. I'm gonna put him up here. I like him. Under Pressure is a great album, probably my favorite album from him. But that's about it. That's all I can really say. Haven't listened to all of it. Young Sinatra series is cool, but if I had a choice to listen to anybody here, I don't think Logic would be my first choice. So that's what I'm basing it off of. Oh, up here, I mean. Sorry. Currency. I don't know. I only listened to a few songs. They were good, but I don't know enough to rank them. Earl Sweatshirt. Very new to me. I never listened to Odd Future that much. Outside of Tyler the Creator and Frank Ocean. So I don't want to give him a bad rating, so I'll just leave him here. Pusha T. Yeah, I like him. He made Runaway better. He did Feel the Love better. His own albums are good. Nothing to complain about. Kevin Gates. He has 2 or 3 songs. But I haven't heard all of them. All of his music. So for now, I will say he has potential, because he might. Schoolboy Q. Big fan. Never was in the beginning when Oxymoron came out. But his newer releases, what was Blank Face and the one after it that has Dangerous by Kid Cudi. I'm forgetting the name of it. But both good albums. Except for that awful Chopstick song featuring Travis Scott, which I say is the worst song of all time from rap. 21 Savage. You know, he's evolved. If this was a few years ago, he would have been right here with the mumble rappers from the cipher. But I think he's one of the few of them that went above and beyond. So I'll put him in the up here with the Uzi Vert in this category. Soulja Boy. Guilty pleasure. I liked Soldier Girl. That was fun. Speakers Going Hammer. Yeah, that's about it. But you know what? I liked him. You probably watch him play on Twitch now. I haven't, but people say it's funny to watch, so maybe I'll tune in one time. Lil Pump. Not he's nothing special. Harvard Dropout was awful. Maybe Boss is a good song in my opinion, but that's about it. Smoked Perp. I don't really know. Russ. I used to be a Russ fan, but I just kind of grew out of that phase. But I'll say he's only good sometimes because he's had some good songs. I don't listen to him, but they were good. The Ugly God, I don't really know. I don't know anything about him really. Rick Ross, definitely great. Put him up here with the other older rappers, I guess you can call it. More experienced and seasoned ones. Meek Mill goes hand in hand on that one. Meek Mill used to be one of my favorites. Dream Chasers 2 is probably my favorite mixtape from him. Just a big fan of Meek Mill. Young Thug. I'll say he's a GOAT. Not for the reasons you might think, but because I just enjoy listening to Young Thug. I don't like every song. I don't like every album, but I like Young Thug. I would say he's more guilty pleasure than GOAT status, but consider him both. Jay-Z is a GOAT. Blueprint 3 is my favorite album by Jay-Z, along with Watch the Throne, but it was a collaboration. Jay-Z is obviously on this list. Tyga, Guilty Pleasure. When his first album came out, the one where he's sitting on the golden throne, I don't remember it. It's been so long. But Rat City was on it. Potty Mouth. I like those ones. I haven't listened to Ty. I don't take Tyga seriously, but whenever he's on a song, I like it. NBA Youngboy. I was a fan of him like 2 years ago. But I'll put him in this category. He's entertaining. Corday. Not too familiar with him, but from what I had heard, I did like. I like that song with Anderson .Paak. Was it RNP? So I'll put him here. Namir, don't know him. Chief Keef is great. However, he is not the best. And I will say about Chief, you know what? I'm also gonna, I think I'm gonna change this up a little bit. I think Rick Ross is not belonging of this tier. Because the one thing about Chief Keef, yeah, he was very important back in the day. But now he just releases an album every week, it looks like. Or it seems like, at least. And Rick Ross, I like a few good songs. I like a few songs that are good, but not that many. So I think we're going to move him down here. 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz is good. We like 2 Chainz. B.O.B. Guilty Pleasure. If there was ever a guilty pleasure to pick, it would be B.O.B. Ever since Airplanes came out, I was a big fan. Strange Clouds is one of my favorites. I still listen to it to this day. He's released so many projects, and they all have a few good songs on them. The Southmatic one, whatever it's called, that had the I did a video on it, but I like that album. B.O.B. is definitely a guilty pleasure in any sense of the word. Like, that is the definition of he's an idiot. He's a flat earth guy. I don't understand it, but I like the guy, his music. Kid Cudi, you already know. GOAT. Machine Gun Kelly. I do not like Machine Gun Kelly. A Boogie. He's good. I'm gonna put him up here. Not as good, but I do like him. Unfortunately, I feel like he's always over in the shadow of his features. Like in the case of Uzi Vert and Roddy Ricch, when they were featured. Juice WRLD. This is hard. This is the situation. But I do like him. I did like what he did. So I'll put him up here. He really brought life into that type of, depressing rap music. But overall, I think his contributions were well received by me. Future is definitely up here. Once again, similar to being a guilty pleasure, Future is just I like hearing Future's voice. You know what? I'll say it. He doesn't have the best songs. He doesn't have, No. You're right. Future is a guilty pleasure. But just because not everybody likes him, I understand that. But I don't know why I do so much. Jersey is great on the on that Drake album he was on. What a Time to Be Alive. Harlem Shake. All the Smoke with Young Thug. So those are some of my favorite songs. Block Boy JB, I don't even know. Rich the Kid, he has like 2 songs I like. I don't want to rate him because I just don't know. Lil Xan, trash. Tyler the Creator, up there. Tyler the Creator has an insane career, spanning from different genres, different sounds. And he still comes out on top every time. Nothing but respect for Tyler. Brockhampton, yeah, it's a goat. You know this. If you've seen my channel at all, you know Brockhampton is my favorite boy band of all time. ASAP Rocky. I'll put him up here. He's had... I never really liked his what was it? Was it Long Live ASAP? The one where he has the flag on him. But the second one with I don't know, the album. That was really good. I don't even remember the name of it. It's been so long. ASAP Ferg. ASAP Ferg. It's probably a guilty pleasure. He's good. He's not bad. But I just enjoy him more than most people probably would. Cardi B. I don't know, man. I'll say she could be good, but I don't personally know. Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith is my guilty pleasure. I love that guy. Sire is one of my favorite albums. The blue and the pink sequences from both albums, from Sire and Iris, are both outstanding. I'd recommend those to the highest extent. And I really think you should do those. Blueface, I don't know Blueface. Lil Skies, I don't know. Lil Baby, he's Kanye West's favorite rapper apparently, but I don't know if he's mine. So I'll put him right here in the. No, I'll put him here. He's unique. Gunna, yeah, not a big fan, but he has some good stuff. Joey, I like Joey. I do. Yeah, nothing wrong with putting him here. J-Rock. J-Rock is great. 2 years ago, I kind of messed up and gave Redemption Album of the Year. Turns out I didn't really think that. I just, at the time, that's what I thought would make the most sense to me. But nonetheless, Redemption is a great album. J-Rock is a great feature on mostly everything he's ever done. Absol, Drugs is such a good song. And I know Absol has good songs. I just haven't heard them yet, because I don't listen to Absol that much. But I will say, he belongs up here with J-Rock. Rhapsody, I haven't heard of that much. I want to. So, I'm just going to put Rhapsody right here, but I will listen to her. I promise. Migos as a whole already kind of did this. I didn't realize this was here. So I'll just put them there. Jeezy. I don't like him, but people might. Vince Staples. What a guy. Belongs up there. Nipsey. Victory Lap, is that what his album called? I like that album, and I honestly wish I listened to him more of his previous stuff before he passed away. But from what I heard, I liked, and I wish we would get more. But yeah, Moneybag, I like him. Not my favorite. Haven't heard too much, but I'll put him here. Just he might grow on me. YG is a guilty pleasure, but I'm gonna put him here because I do think he has great talent. His flow and his delivery always gets better. The choice of beats that he uses are great. He really sells that gang mentality. Comethazine has one good song and one good song only. That's why he's there. Rich Brian. Guilty pleasure. I didn't like his original stuff, but what was his Amen album, the one where he has the blue glasses. I don't remember what it's called. That was good. I haven't heard his newer one, his Sailor one, but I'm going to. And yeah, nothing wrong with Rich Brian. Yelawolf, I used to love Yelawolf. I used to listen to trunk music all the time. But I reviewed his other album from this year, early this year. Didn't really impress me too much, but I do know there is potential with Yelawolf. I've always known that. Royce da 5'9". Not a big fan of his solo work, but I do enjoy Bad Meets Evil a lot. So, and his features with Eminem are always like, You Don't Learn is a great one from him. So, I want to put him in between these two, but I guess I would say he's probably gonna fall here for now. Nav, Guilty Pleasure. I just like the guy. I don't know why. I don't know. He's not good, but I love him. Designer, Guilty Pleasure, same deal. Timmy Turner is one of my favorite songs. Childish Gambino. Yeah, he's up there. One of the more interesting careers than most people up here. Covered multiple styles of music. Kind of like Tyler the Creator did. And, but he succeeds in almost every form. I know Camp gets a lot of hate, but I love Camp. I even have the vinyl. And, Heartbeat. And, there's a good one off there. Suicide Boys, I don't really know. I don't listen to him that much. Hopsin. Okay, here's the deal with Hopsin. Hopsin has been a guilty pleasure of mine for the longest time. But I will say that Hopsin is a good artist. It's hard to explain what my thoughts are really. But I will say that Hopsin has had a great career for what he's done and situations he's been through. I've been listening to him since the very start. As soon as Raw came out, I want to give him the GOAT status, but I feel as if he's just a guilty pleasure GOAT. And that's why I'm going to leave it at that. Sway Lee, he's fine. Ray Shremmerd, saw him in concert. Great show. But I just don't think they're that good to be up here with all these legends. Slim Jimmy, once again. Slim Jimmy I like least, so I'll put him below. Juicy J, guilty pleasure. Doesn't have the best, library. But what he does have, I like a lot. And you may not think he's the best, but I think he's not the best either. He's just fun. Ty Dolla $ign. Ty Dolla $ign has gotten a lot better. His new album just came out. Not that bad. But Horses in the Stable. And it's gonna bother me if I don't figure this out. But his the same song from that same album. Why am I forgetting the song? Hold on, I will tell you in 1 second. What is that song? Miracle and Wherever. That's what it is. It wasn't to bother me. Miracle and Wherever. Miracle. It's such a good song. It's so good. It really makes you sad. Gold Link. I saw him in concert. Nice show. Nothing wrong with him. I think he's good. Tory Lanez. I don't know, but I don't really. After hearing what he did in that Maiden Thee Stallion situation, I don't care for the guy that much, to be honest. Lil Dicky, he is, you know, he does have great skill, and I would give him that. He's not my favorite, but he is great at what he does. Lupe Fiasco, I have not listened to Lupe a lot, but Gold Watch and I'm gonna forget the other songs, but they're good, and I will definitely put him up here because I think once I listen to him more, he will probably make more sense up here. So I'm just gonna preemptively put him there. Macklemore, Guilty Pleasure, used to listen to him all the time. Wayne's is a really good song, actually. If you ever wanted a Macklemore recommendation, which I don't think you asked for, but I'll give you one. That'd be Wayne's. That was a good song. Dram, who changed his name to Shelly recently. Dram is perhaps one of my favorite singers. He's not really a rapper, but he's more of a singer. I'll put him up there because he's had great stuff. The Lay Down is a wonderful song, which I absolutely recommend. Watsky, I don't even know who this is. I'm sorry. T Grizzly, I don't know. I've heard of 2 songs. Earthgang had Song of the Year for me last year, but their album was not my favorite. I didn't like it. But they have good stuff. I will say that, and they belong up here because they are a good modern day duo. Boogie is good, and I like Boogie. Samsa, I don't know who this is. Tet 9, I mean, that's supposed to be Sampha, but I don't think so. Tet 9 is a goat. He really has just had a great career, and it's never really slowed down at all. And Something Else is probably my favorite Tet 9 album, and I just think he's very, very underrated also. I mean, whenever I see a guy with a Tet 9 shirt, I'm like, hey man, nice shirt, because you don't really see that often. And forming Strange Music and giving all these artists this good way to express himself and work with Tet 9 is also wonderful. Mike Stud, I don't know who you are. Lil Peep, Lil Peep was great, and unfortunately, it wasn't the GOAT because he did had some stuff I didn't like that much. But Juice WRLD up here. Had we had more time to see these artists grow and live their life, we would have seen probably some great projects, more than what we thought were good, better than what we thought we had now. Famous Deaths, I know from the memes, but I just don't know. Fetty Wap, Guilty Pleasure. Again, My Way, Trap Queen. The whole album is good, but fortunately, that's all we really got that was good from Fetty Wap. But until then, I listened to the songs in the album forever. Boz is good. Joel Off Rice is a great song with Earthgang. I'll put him up here. I'm not too familiar with his solo work, but his features are always good. And that Tribe song with J. Cole, wonderful. Montana 300, I used to know. I used to listen to him. But he's good. From what I remember, he's good. Have listened to him more. He'll probably change. Amine, I hope I'm saying it right. Yeah, he's fine. I like what he does. ASAP Rock. I did a whole podcast about him with my friend Justin before. And well, I haven't listened to him that much. He is very talented. He is very good at what he does. So I will put him here for the great skill. Ace Hood, I don't really know Ace Hood. T.I. Okay, T.I. He's alright. Hefe is great though. If I can rank him just on Hefe, he would be like GOAT for that one song. But I will say he belongs up here. Not the worst, but I don't know. I mean, I like him in Ant-Man, if that matters. Ishtar. Haven't really heard too much of him. Young Gravy. Okay, Young Gravy's guilty pleasure. Everyone knows that. He should be everyone's guilty pleasure. He's so likable. Kyle. I don't know too much of Kyle, but from what I have heard, he has potential. T-Pain. You know, I like T-Pain's features more than I like T-Pain's solo work. Most of the time, Good Life is probably my favorite T-Pain feature from Kanye West off Graduation. So I will put him. He has that I don't even know what it was at 2 o'clock or 4 a.m. I don't know. I always saw that one. Frank Ocean is not a GOAT, but great. You know what? No, I'm lying. If I'm gonna put Brockhampton up there and Young Thug, I can put Frank Ocean up here because he's earned it. The Weeknd, I'm throwing him up there too. Great artist, great career, everything is a hit. Playboi Carti, I don't know. He's entertaining, I will say that. Macho Cream, don't know him that much, but I'll just say don't know. I don't want to, Bad Baby, we don't listen to her here. Bryson Tiller, good musician, but just not that good. And I believe that is the whole list, actually. I don't know what was it, 50 people? So here is our list. So I will give a final look through. Guilty pleasure, GOAT, not GOAT, but amazing, great skill. Occasional good lyrics or flow, not good lyrically, but entertaining. Occasionally good songs, underwhelming. Only good sometimes. Trash tier, don't know, and could be good, but do not like. And yeah, that is my list. This is a lot of fun. I didn't want to do this beforehand. I just wanted to see how many people were in here. So I did it mostly off the top of my head. I had no idea of all the people who'd be on here. But that's my list, and thank you for watching. It's been a little while of a video, but thank you. If you enjoyed what you saw, leave a like and consider subscribing. I want to do more of these and perhaps even come back to this in the future. And then leave a comment on if I missed anybody that you think should be on a different list or a different category, or what you liked overall or didn't like about my list. I want to hear some feedback because I think it's important to share what we thought. But above all else, have a nice day.